Back. This is the V22 podcast. It's been probably like 2 months since I did a version of the V22 show. Babies are just hard to deal with. Time is hard to manage. I need help. I need like an assistant, bro. I need someone to help me think. I feel like I need like I need a life coach. Not a life coach, because I think some life coaches can just really just be dog shit at life. And then like I would have to know you're doing really good at life for me to listen to you, right? As a coach. I just need like a thought coach. I need a thought management coach. I need a bandwidth. How do you say? Yeah, I need to manage my brain energy better. It's something that I really want to do. Is become really good at managing my brain power and using it instead of wasting it on bullshit, just scrolling. So the personable part of this, I've been learning what I want to do with my, I guess, content life. And if you subscribe to me right now, or you know me from Twitch, probably just kind of know me as Victor plays like MLB The Show. Whatever, like, yeah, he has a couple kids, a family. That's kind of really all people know. I used to be a welder. People knew me from that. I like to golf a little bit. I'm a new golfer. But yeah, as far as with the energy and time that I'm here, right? I want something to be productive. And it's not necessarily like I'm not looking for money in a sense of like, I need the money to, I don't know, like I'm hungry or something. I'm not really hungry, right? Me and my wife have, I would say, done very well for ourselves. And I think we have put our children in good positions to succeed. So, yes, that, as a grown man, I am 34 years old, going to be 35. If I have 100% bandwidth, whatever you want to put that in, and I have 100% meter, 75%, 80%, 90% is that, right? That's where my energy is going to go. It has where it has to be. I have a 11-year-old. I have a 1-year-old he's about to be 2 in a couple of weeks. And then I have a 3-month-old. She's 4 months now. She's born in January. That is where my bandwidth, and that's where I foresee it. Like, I'll say this, bro. Having one baby, like, so I had my daughter, yeah, we raised her, but she was 10 years old when we had our son, right? And then having the little boy, I was like, oh my God, this is so hard again, right? But dude, it's like having a vacation compared to having 2. Like, you take for granted how easy it kind of was to just have the one little one. This shit with 2 babies, it's like my brain can never turn off. My brain... not just my brain, it's like you feel like you're thinking for your baby. You're watching him, making sure he doesn't climb. My son, he's the 1-year-old. That dude he can be very difficult at times to deal with, doing tantrums. Right, so just dealing with him is enough, and then you have another little baby who she can't walk, she can't do nothing for herself, right? And then, like, she's asleep. He's screaming because he's pissed off at something, waking her up. Now she's in a bad mood. Now they're both crying. It is hard, bro. It is hard, but I fucking love it, dude. Both can be true. I love the shit out of it. And it is also fucking hard. So, with that being said, where I was getting at is, yeah, that bandwidth I have left over, I don't want to spend it just mindlessly playing video games. Right? I don't mind video games being like a part of the bandwidth, but I don't want it to be full force, just like rotting away and playing ranked seasons. And I decided that I want to take a step back into my younger life. Something that I did, which was making beats. And I kind of want to take it to a spot that I didn't really do back in the day, right? Like, kind of in my younger days. So I can tell you this about myself. In my like teens, I started doing graffiti, right? Me and my buddies, none of us were even graffiti writers. None of us were even like gangsters like that. But we just knew one of my buddies, his older brother, And the older brother was into graffiti, but they were like into graffiti in the way that it's like artsy, right? Like some of them were like the gangster fools, right? Every little clique has their own, has like the gangster fools of their shit. But then there was also like the artsy part of it. And although I knew like graffiti was like technically bad, illegal, like I could go to jail for it, right? I did it for a couple of years, and that graffiti was the first like artistic thing I ever did really in life. Right? My life before all of that was just all baseball, was all just like, every day doing this. You're gonna go practice here, you got games here, you got practice, you got tournaments, everything. That was kinda like my entire life up until I get into high school. Right? Like I said, I get introduced to graffiti. So I would say 3 years I was a graffiti writer. Like I was like, not heavy like every single night I'm going out or something. But yeah, I was like, yeah, man, I write such and such, and just do little stickers here and do black book. Obviously I was dweeb, like black books, bro. I'd be in the black book just making pieces. But what I want to say is it opened up a creative part of me. And then when I was like 19, I got in trouble for the graffiti and hanging out with the wrong crowd. And then one of my buddies that I knew from the graffiti world, he had a computer. He didn't really know how to make beats. He knew somebody who did. That person put Fruity Loops on my buddy's computer so that when he came over, he can do Fruity Loops and make beats or whatever, and they would jam out. My buddy played the guitar, so they would do music together. I was like, what is this, bro? Whipped up open Fruity Loops. I looked at it like, what the hell is this? There's so many buttons, bro. Fruity Loops has, like, if you just saw Fruity Loops for the first time, you don't know what's going on. 1 million buttons. So he, from watching the other homie, kind of taught me, oh look, this is like your drum pattern. This is like the little drum section, right? Like, oh, let's open it up. Oh, I'm pressing a button. I don't want to do this. We'll just cut this out. Just stop it already. Yeah, I mean, the first time I just see Fruit Loop, this is what I see. I mean, not exactly what I see, but I see this little grid. I'm like, what the hell? He tells me that you make a pattern, and then you put the pattern on here. I remember making patterns, and I was like, bro, how do I make an intro? Oh, you gotta take your pattern, because I would just make a long-ass pattern. Thinking that's how you make music, is that you just have one long-ass pattern. No, you put the patterns on this fucking, right? So, that, boom. I was like, oh, so this is something that I can do creatively that I'm not gonna go to jail for, right? So then I became a beat maker in my younger 20s. And I don't want to say, I never really left, because I definitely did it hard in my earlier 20s before I became like a welder and stuff. And then, dad life came. It was just like a hobby, right? Now, I have my daughter. She's 11. She's wanting to learn things. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring the music back to my life, like full force. I'm going to go full music theory. I learned a little bit of music theory in the past. Just, trying to make beats. You just learn little triads, right? But I really want to learn. I got the guitar. I got 2 guitars here. I got the keyboard. I got a piano coming. So with my time, my bandwidth, I'm going to try to create type beats channel. Maybe more than one channel. Right now, I'm going to start with one. Right? I'm going to start with one. I'm going to start to learn, all the things that go behind. It's like, I've been watching hours and hours of videos of how these guys create a channel. And what I think is, because in creating a type beat channel for myself, it allows me to do multiple things that I like to do. So I have a few skills in graphic design stuff and like thumbnail stuff, right? Text stuff, editing. So one, I get to create, I get to make some beats. I also get to use the graphic design skills of like doing my thumbnails, doing little videos that are like, they call them type beat videos. So I'm really locked in on that right now, learning. Like, so this is I guess I never really went over it like this on the podcast. Usually the podcast I've just done just straight topics. So there's no backstory on my life really on a podcast. I'm also in school, online school. I graduate in 7 weeks, right? That's also where a lot of my bandwidth is on school. My family and my school. I've been in this program for like 2.5 years. I'm finishing up in 7 weeks. I'm in my last semester. So I kind of have like a deadline, like a timeline that I'm looking at in my head, right? 7 weeks from now, I'm planning on all that bandwidth I was kind of using for school. I'm going to focus that energy back into music. I am using some bandwidth now as far as relearning stuff on Fruity Loops, right? So yeah, I have my techniques of how I make beats, right? But I've never done like real Fruity Loops like master classes, and that's what I've been doing. I've been hopping on a treadmill. I've been doing like master classes on. I've been doing it on Fruity Loops, like how to get better at just getting quicker at doing what I want to do, the shortcuts. But on the other hand, music theory, right? Really understanding. I feel like I have a good ear, but I haven't done the necessary work to make my ear to translate it to my hands, right? And that's what I'm locked in on right now. Transitioning the ear to my fingers, bro. It's such a crazy, weird way to say it, but that's what I'm trying to do. So, that will bring me... let me pull up my notes. But listen, to be real, MLB The Show is always going to be a part of my life. I'm never going to stop playing it, so I'm going to talk about it, right? MLB The Show. Like me doing a podcast, it'll be about kind of like me in my real life. It'll be about baseball world and MLB The Show kind of combined together. And then like the music world. I like to make beats, but I also like to follow along with the music industry. It's like, it's a fun thing to me. I listen to music. I listen to other music podcasts. So we were in the Weekend Classic too. I'm in the middle of actually playing games right now. I stopped playing games to record the podcast. I gotta knock out 2 things at once tonight. Weekend Classic 2, I don't have an opinion on it yet, because like I said, I'm in the middle of playing it. Let me hear this to see if I understood what they said this time.
The league you play and the most competitive experience that we have to offer in Diamond Dynasty. Do the best that you can in your first 6 games, and try to earn the best rewards, that we're giving out anywhere. There's a nice little 3-win reward there that I'm noticing people are seeing.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, just a couple changes for Weekend Classic this time around too, as far as matchmaking and leaderboards. So matchmaking is going to be based on the league that you qualified for now, rather than your current rating. So you're going to be playing people in the league that your rewards are related to. Also, if you matchmake for a long time, you may match up or down one league, but that's it. And then also the leaderboards are 100 players now, and when you lose, you'll actually lose rating in the ratings for the leaderboards. That's how it was intended to work, and that's how it's going to work this time. To play in the most...
Okay, Weekend Classic is new to MLB World for us. Weekend Leagues is the first year. In the first one, what Cbrev mentioned right here is people were getting to 1,000, which is the highest tier. But since it was based on rating, since it was based on your peak, people were quitting games to drop down to the 700s. And since they peaked at 1,000, that was their reward tier. But they quit down into the 700s and then ended up just playing those type of players and then still getting the rewards from the highest tier. So they've fixed that where you can't basically tank yourself. You can't get yourself to the highest tier and then tank your rating to play against lower competition and still receive the peak rewards. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something they should have done day one. Some of the things that on MLB The Show, I don't understand how it slips them. Right? Sometimes I just don't understand how it slips them. But hopefully things are fixed. I seen that Frosty was getting games today. Cbrev mentioned that you can go up or down a tier if you have long wait times. I mean, I'm sure the long wait time is only for the high tier. So I don't think that really applies to anybody else. What's good, Burke? I'm in the middle. I played 2 games, and then now I'm recording a podcast, and then I'll go back to playing more games. If you have anything to add, Burke, or any questions you want me to talk about, let me know. So yeah, like I said, we are in the middle. I'm 1-1 right now. I only made it to the 800 tier. I did not play at all for 3.5 weeks. Since the last Weekend Classic, I had the same exact team. So I had to grind the last 2 days to get a team that's even worth playing with this weekend. so I didn't have much time to get into. And the first weekend classic I was in the 900 tier to start, and overall I went like 5-4 or something like that. So all my games were pretty much. I think only one game I played was on Hoth. I lost my first game. I dropped below 900, and then I stayed in the 900s after that. But what I want to talk about, since we are like an MLB The Show, I mean, we had the update of the tempo update, or it wasn't even really tempo update. It was just a ladder leg. I think it's, when you use Mickey Mantle and they do like that weird leg kick at the end of a pitch, and it's like way late. They fixed that. We are in the MLB The Show world. We had something that has transcended the MLB The Show world. One of our stars. Everything LeBron does is so funny to me. Oh, I do also want to talk about. We'll talk about Grand Theft Auto. Hold on, let's go to. Okay, so me, I am a YouTube golf fan. I'm not like a super Barstool head, but I've definitely been consuming Barstool content for a long time. Mostly the baseball content, but they have this podcast called Foreplay, right? I'm gonna tie this all into MLB The Show right now. Foreplay is a podcast with Frankie Borelli, Riggs, Trent. You might have seen this clip of them.
Long drive contest against Tiger Woods.
Yes. You ready for this, Tiger? Come on.
This is Riggs here. Riggs is who we're going to be talking about. All right, so that's a good swing. He's in a long drive competition.
All right, we saw it.
All right, long drive contest.
No.
Tiger gets on his knees.
No! You're a sicko.
Okay. So this guy, his name is Trent. Riggs. I wish they had a Riggs compilation of his swing. I gave a breakdown earlier, but I'll give it a breakdown again here. They are one of the original YouTube golf channels. They work with Dave Portnoy, the pizza review, Frankie, one slice, everyone knows the rules, right? That's these guys. Dave doesn't golf like that, but Barstool does do golf events, and they're fucking unbelievable, right? They have a new one coming up. We'll talk about that later. Foreplay, right? Riggs. I would say he's the second best player in the group when I've watched. Frankie seems like the best player. But with Riggs is a guy who posts his swing a lot. His swing is kind of unconventional. It kind of looks weird. We have to show it. I don't mind. I'll clip it. We'll make this a long podcast. Riggs Barstool Golf. I'm sure they've made a compilation of this dude.
I said it to him on the tee, and I meant it. I have no respect for these people as a whole.
You guys gotta get a feel for what this is.
My first comment on his post was, I'd rather douse my eyes with Carolina Reaper sauce than watch your swing. I think that saying mean things to a stranger on the internet makes you pathetic. I think I can beat him, and I think he's overhyped the way that I've seen him play. I'm not going to be that nice, but good luck. You too. You're going to need it. That was terrible, but one of the worst I've ever seen.
So basically, Riggs has turned his golf hate that's in his comments into content, where he takes these internet trolls who shit talk about the internet about how bad he is, and he'll bring them on the channel and play them 1v1, right? This ties into MLB The Show, one of our own. Where is it? 14 hours. Where's the clip at? They just released it yesterday. Here it is.
I just saw a tweet. I can't fathom how Riggs...
It's your friend Kyle. Let me move my screen. Let me move my face. Our very own, your friend Kyle. I can't fathom how Riggs Barstool can tell people with a straight face that he's a 4 handicap, LOL. Just the most blatant lie on the internet. I'm a 7-3 handicap. If you want some extra content, I'll play Riggs straight up stroke play $25,000.
Riggs Barstool can tell people with a straight face that he's a 4 handicap, LOL. Just the most blatant lie on the internet. I'm a 7.3 handicap. If you want some extra content, I'll play Riggs straight up stroke play for $25K at Barstool Sports at Foreplay.
He's calling you out, and you accept it. Like, that brings in the people. That is what puts asses in the seats.
Personal check, yeah, wife's bank account. He's got to get it approved. I want his wife mad at him if he has to pay it. I want to be devastated if I have to pay it. $25,000 is a serious amount of money. So
it has to hurt.
Riggs, you're a very polarizing figure in the golf world in terms of like your play and how you play on video and how you don't play on video. So there's just so many people out there, and we've seen it with the haters where they're like, I want to play this guy, let me play him, and those matches go how they go. But then on top of that, if you put $25,000 you know there's people throwing that in their group chats being like, oh, I wish I had done this. Oh, I wish I had done this.
Done. 25K accepted. I agree last night on Twitter to a $25,000.
So, I don't know. They must be in talks. Obviously, Riggs is out. I think this is going to happen for sure. I don't know how good YFK is. I don't know if he has 7 handicap. I don't know that. He very well could be. But what I will say is, great, just threw a Hail Mary out there and they took it. This is Barstool. This is big time. This just going to get a lot of play in YouTube golf. I wouldn't be shocked to see now Kyle on another YouTube golf channel like fucking Bob Does Sports or something. Unbelievable shot from YFK. Yeah, and dude, Kyle on Bob Does Sports would probably be kind of funny. But dude, this guy Riggs, his swing is something else, bro. Look at this swing right here. Oh my god. So, this is the thing with this guy. YFK has called out Riggsy. Like I said, Riggsy gets hate on the internet for having the worst swing in the world. And then the thing with Riggs is that, like I said, Trent mentioned it in the video, how you play on cam, how you play off cam. It's because, like, golfers, they keep scores, right? They keep their handicap. And it just so happens that every time he plays off camera, he's unbelievable. But when he plays on camera, it's terrible. CJ, dude, that's the thing, is like, where's the one? This is what makes me think like he's really bad. Barstool Scotty Scheffler. I watched this video is like what 5-6 months ago. Very uncomfortable video. No, 2 months ago. 5X. It's a very uncomfortable video. I guess Scotty used to be friends with them before he was famous, and then he got like really famous for being really good, and he kind of ghosted them for a long time. And then so they do this video.
Put you in a questionable spot out there.
It's a very uncomfortable video. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can.
My best to not do the same thing to you.
Seems unlikely on your side, but yeah. Well, you might be 200 yards out from a green on a par 4. Something you haven't had in a while.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll figure it
So
out.
I guess they were doing 2v2 here, right? Hold on. We gotta see the first rig shot though.
My wedges. I'll put you in the putter.
Right. So Trent is like the worst golfer in the group. Just a full slice.
No way.
Yeah, you guys didn't. We were just. We were waiting. We were waiting. I can do it.
They're all, CJ. Mostly you could tell Frankie, because Frankie's the guy who made a big fuss about like, yo, why are you fucking ghosting me? We used to be friends. He made a big ruckus about it on the internet, and it kind of gets uncomfortable. And then when they see each other in the video, it's like, you can tell Scotty's like, this is kind of weird, bro. Like, you guys are like fucking super fans, bro. You know? And what makes this video feel worse now is that Scheffler just did one with Grant Horvat that came out a couple days ago. Dude, Scotty only gives this group of guys 3 holes, right? Like, hurry the fuck up. You guys all fucking suck. It's hit and giggle. They call it hit and giggle, where they suck.
Oh,
they watch them swing and they giggle. Where's Riggs at, bro? Just look at this swing, bro. Oh my. These kind of videos, I don't like them, bro. I really wish that they didn't do that like this. Like, when these pros only give you, like, dude, 3 holes, that's it. And then I'm literally just going to laugh at every fucking video. Every swing you take, I'm just going to giggle at it because you guys suck so bad. Right? But like I said, what makes this one worse is that the Grant Horvat has Scotty on. They play 18 holes. And Scotty's being a normal human. Like, Scotty's like... You can tell Scotty's fucking into it, right? And these guys, he's just like, hurry the fuck up and get this shit over with.
Do it once. I know. I don't know where that comes from.
They say it's only because he's on camera that he sucks like this. But when he's not on camera, he's like a scratch golfer.
So I gotta hit one. I just don't.
I mean,
Look at the feed on his kitchen.
That's right. We're just like
Trying to turn the TV volume up.
This is right before they and Scotty ices them too. Scotty gets to the car and Lily makes him wait like 5 minutes while he's just diddling around the car, and these guys are all fucking rocking them back and forth all nervous. It's something else. Just know, we got way off topic. We got into some YouTube golf shit. A lot of good YouTube golf stuff coming up though. So, I mean, the YouTube golf is just going to probably be part of my conversation when I talk on the podcast. We got YFK versus this guy right here. 18 holes. 18 holes.
Here we go. Good luck, sir. Yeah. Sweet. Riggsy, good luck. Good luck. You too, sir.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, CJ. I mean, it's not like I've watched a full round of YFK. I don't know how good he is at all. Good. I mean, it's just the ugliest swing. I mean, obviously I've seen some ugly swings and people are good, but we're gonna find out. Dude, Riggs has like lost badly to some of these matches, and he's won a couple of them. I've seen like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, I need to go wrap up MLB The Show. We got into a tangent with the YFK and the YouTube golf, but to wrap up that section of video games, I guess I don't really have. Oh. All right, CJ. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing some weekend league games after I finish recording this. Two things. I wonder if he's deleted it though. If Rebel didn't delete it, he's a real one. Oh, he definitely took it down. Oh no. No, he didn't take it down. Okay, guys, we got a new segment called Old Head of the Week. Old Head of the Week goes out to Pitching Rebel, who he got by a fake Talking Baseball account. So, Pitching Rebel retweets this one. MLB is launching the new stat called True Home Run, which will track balls that clear at least half of the Major League stadiums starting in 2026. Players will have a separate home run total based on league-wide ballpark eligibility tracked by StatCast. Okay? Pitching Rebel says, what y'all think about this? Manic comes in. Left field, Manic. Great for the sport. Love it. I don't hate it either. Now, if someone hits 74 true home runs, are they the home run season king? Lols. Here comes the guy to burst the bubble. Eric Breens. Rebel got base-belled. The rose that's dead. It's via Talking Baseball, who isn't a parody account, and they tagged the MLB Twitter account. How did I get baseballed? Click and look at the profile. He says, damn, I don't know why I looked and thought it wasn't a parody account. Let's go look. The backwards Talking Baseball. It's Talking Baseball parody account. Rebel wasn't the only old head who got. Shigon also got. And Shigon is the best old head on MLB. I forgot how he spells his name. I don't think I saved it. He also got by the base bell. I don't even know who these guys are. I don't want to follow them because I'm going to get base-belled. Bassa-belled. That's like a good thing. It's like, these guys are kind of slick with the backwards talking. Like, when I saw Rebel retweet that, like, I kind of was like, what? Is this real? Until I saw the comments, people shitting on him. I was like, oh, okay. Very good. Can Drake Baldwin turn on the fastball? He's always hitting just late. He's just letting the ball travel, bro. He's letting the ball travel, bro. Before we transfer from video games, I have not watched the full Grand Theft Auto trailer. I've seen clips of it. I don't think it's necessary to play it right now. I will say this though, dude. If you're one of those dudes that's like, you're getting horned up watching the fucking trailer of GTA6, you have to go outside. You have to go make real friends, dude. If you're watching the GTA trailer and like you're getting sweaty, like screenshot, you and your friends are saying screenshots of a virtual ass. We gotta do better, bro. That's terrible. Grand Theft Auto. I will say this: I have not like played a story mode. I have not played Grand Theft Auto in the sense that like, how these guys they have their own servers. I see clips of like there's like a Cholo version of there's like a Cholo server of GTA and all these Cholos are just internet gangbanging, and then there's like people who do like real world jobs in Grand Theft Auto. I've never experienced that version of Grand Theft Auto. I come from like PS2 days of Grand Theft Auto, where the whole thing back when you were like 12 years old. When I was like 12 years old, I never had my own Grand Theft Auto. My uncle had Grand Theft Auto, and I would go to their house, and the only thing that we would do in the game was just do the cheat code where you get all the guns, and then you just started doing bad shit to get chased, right? That's all we did. We just try to get chased by 5 stars and get out of it, fucking with bazookas. And that's my experience of Grand Theft Auto in my life growing up. When this one comes out, I will be playing it because I want to. I kind of don't, since this other one has been out for 12 fucking years. It's such a crazy thing to think about, but I kind of want my first experience to be the new one when that comes out. I want that one to be my first real. I kind of don't want to go backwards into an older. That's 12 years ago, bro. What year was 12 years ago? What's today? 25th. So in 2013, bro, 2012. What a disgusting era for me. It's my worst era of my life. I hate that era. I hate thinking about that time. It's the worst time of my life. The age of like 21 to 25 were fucking dog shit. I'm not lying to you. The worst time of my life. But yeah, excited for Grand Theft Auto. Now, what else we have? We have one more topic to get through. I'm already in my bookmarks. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, not Gayetti got fucked by the talking baseball too. Got his ass. Yeah, I feel like we need to talk about all that. Any other, look at this. Oh my god. I don't even know why that's funny, bro. Through the fucking table and then 3 fucking elbows, bro. Oh my shit. But yeah, we got some new. Also, if you're gonna be on this podcast, I am a Godzilla fan, and we got 2 things today. This is like a little mini trailer for the next Godzilla Kong movie called Supernova. There's speculations as to who that monster is going to be. People are saying with Supernova as like a space thing, that Space Godzilla is going to return for his first time. Space Godzilla only showed up in one movie, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Been waiting for another Space Godzilla movie. I mean, it's honestly the coolest looking Godzilla probably ever. They also think it could be Gigan, right? Gigan is this monster. Looks like shit here, but a new version of Gigan is gonna be unfucking real. If the reason why they say that is this little eye right here. Gigan's eye kind of glows like that, so they're saying that's kind of a hint. But dude, if it's Space Godzilla or Gigan, it's gonna be unfucking real, bro. I really hope it's Space Godzilla. I hope it's both of them. Right? Let's be real. I hope it's both of them. Now, that was kind of a mini trailer. What I need to find out is where's this other video at? I still am confused as to what this is. I've been reading comments that Godzilla perfect shots. I'm gonna follow that. That's probably good photos. Across Southeast Asia, the king of the monsters roars. What I'm seeing is that this is like a hint at the next Godzilla -1. Godzilla -1 came out in last year. Might have been actually 2 years ago now that it actually came out in 2023. And it's like the best Godzilla movie that's ever been dropped, and some of they're gonna do part 2. This one got me weird looking Godzilla too, stubby tail Godzilla. But look at this one though. See, that looks like -1 Godzilla. Like for sure, that's -1. I got the chills. But the green, dude. Oh my god. I'm just a Godzilla fan, bro. And it's just like they just won't stop giving me dope shit, bro. They won't stop, bro. Last like 10 years of my life have been unbelievable. The music is always the best, bro. I'm such a fucking dumbass, bro. That shit's gonna be so good. Godzilla updates always gonna be coming for me. I like to put Godzilla in the art that I do, like the digital art, especially for my beats. I'm gonna start doing like I got hints of Godzilla. I got Godzilla roars in my beats. Unbelievable time to be alive. Is there anything else I want to touch on to end this podcast so I can get back to playing the game? I feel like that's good enough for the podcast. How many minutes am I on? 50 minutes. That's perfect timing. I'm gonna go back to playing these weekend league games. If you want to come watch me play these any games, I'm on Twitch, Victor22_. I'm gonna try to get the Victor22 without the underscore back. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna put all my YouTubes in the description. I have 3 YouTubes. But yeah, I will see you guys next week, bro. I'm gonna do this weekly, just get out like 30 minutes. I'm gonna just save shit. I want to do like 1 week where I talk about stuff like this, and then 1 week where I just do like reaction stuff. So we'll figure it out. Just have a good weekend, bro. Happy Mother's Day to everybody and their mamas, bro. Go get your mama some flowers, man. Other than that, peace out. GG.